it's doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it goes live.
Until it actually shows that it's live.
Yeah.
Which should.
So our 3 subscribers should be you, me, and my buddy.
Oh, okay.
Because you subscribed on Atypical, right?
Yeah. Because this is off of my other stuff. It should be live now, but
Doesn't show it, but
it's live. Episode 2.
buddy.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let me search. Because you subscribed on Atypical, right?
Yeah.
Donna.
Because this is off
This
of
is
my
officially
other
recorded.
stuff.
Donna.
It should be live now, but
Doesn't show it. Obama was in on 9/11. I repeat,
It's live.
Obama was in
Episode
on
2.
9/11. This is confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let me search. Because you subscribed on Atypical, right?
Okay, the echo's coming from this one. Because this is off
This is
of my
officially
other stuff.
recorded.
So
Donna.
if you
It
lean
should
back
be
and
live
just be
now,
gentle
but-
with it. Because it's actually coming from you
Obama
talking.
was in on 9/11. I repeat,
It's live.
Obama was in
Episode
on
2.
9/11. This is confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Because you subscribed on Atypical.
Oh, it's probably.
Okay, the echo's coming
I
from
bet you
this.
Donna
Is this?
picking up my voice through your mic too.
That's what I just said. It's you talking
Louder.
louder,
To fit that.
which I might be able to.
Yeah, fix your just adjust your sensitivity.
It should fix it. Let's see. This is off of my. Okay, the
Mic check,
echo's
mic check.
coming.
Echo check.
Is this?
Echo check.
My voice through your mic too.
That's what I just said. It's you
God forbid
talking
we ever get big and famous,
louder,
and someone comes back to
Which
like, watch
I
this episode.
might be able to.
Just want you to fix your just adjust your sensitivity.
It should
We
fix
still
it.
have
Let's
no
see.
idea what we're doing.
This is off of my. Okay,
Mic
the
check,
echo's
mic check.
coming.
Echo check
Is
is
this?
part of the audio check.
Okay, holy
So does
fuck.
it echo when I whisper?
The problem, half of it is because I'm playing it here, trying to hear it. It's going through.
Oh, since it's connected to the computer.
Since it's
playing
connected.
on the.
Yeah, so I gotta pull out my phone and do it.
Yeah. Okay.
We're over here being idiots. That's part of the thing, is just trying to make sure everything works.
Right. These first at least 10 episodes, we're always going to be ironing out the details, you know.
I mean,
And who knows? Sometimes we'll play on Google Maps. Apparently. Maybe sometimes we'll talk about times down in Laredo with 1-inch mini skirts and tacos and drunk 50-year-olds.
alright, hold on.
Yeah, that sounds way better. There's no echo.
Well, then I gotta talk too.
So yeah, you try talking.
1-inch mini skirts. Let's see.
Throw some testers.
Test 94424 900 mini. There we go. All right. 900 mini. That's what I said. All right. So, this is episode 2
Episode 2.
of the Chucklehead podcast.
The Chucklehead Podcast with the
This is showing like an obscene amount of follow through that we actually decided to do
Yeah.
in episode 2.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Why not?
And then I'm sitting there taking notes while I was
You know-
sitting in that truck.
You know what? Good. You know what follow through we have to get on next?
Huh?
You know. I don't have to say it. You know.
Tarkov?
Get the fuck out of here. Come on. You know. It has nothing to do with this.
Oh, go to the gym?
Yep.
You know I have a membership.
Do you really?
Mhm.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Well, so when I come back from this next week out of town,
Yeah.
oh, absolutely. Because
Yeah.
I got to go there, because I figure on my way back.
I'd say we rip it in the morning.
I was going to get some protein shake and shit.
Yeah.
Because I was at the gym at the hotel.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you posted your pic like, hey ladies, look at what I'm doing.
Yeah, but dude,
Oh, I should probably stay in frame.
I mean, it's not the end of the world
No,
if we go out because you are fugly.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bobblehead.
But no, I was just for that one chick with that mini skirt, bro.
That she inspired you to go to the gym.
See, the funny thing is, I didn't even see her until the last day we were there. But I'm telling you,
So she was working at one of those restaurants, or
no, she was a college girl.
oh, so she wasn't like she's just walking around.
She just straight like fucking
what the fuck?
if it slid up even more, you saw panty.
Golly.
And it was oh my god, fishnets. And you're like, ooh.
I just want to let's establish this right now, okay? We work in the trades, so we're overly sexual for no reason. It's part of our comedy and our entertainment at work.
Yes, I'm also married. I wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah, never.
But
I'm very single. I would always do something.
Fair. But no, dude, she was just no cares in the world. It was like she just knew she looked good.
Yeah. How old was she? She like a young 20-something-year-old, or is this?
Well,
like
it's like the international campus, because it's Texas A&M International University.
Oh no shit.
So I saw people with backpacks on, like going to go to school that were older than me.
Is UTA international? Because it sure looks like
it. Is. It's the University
yeah.
of 12 Americans, because everybody else there is not. Actually, no, it might be 20. They might have let an extra 8 more in.
Dude, maybe.
Well, but like my old neighbor at my old house,
yeah,
she was from Iran.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's a huge culture up here in Texas.
But she got her PhD.
Oh, they're smart as fuck. That's why they're running the goddamn country.
Well, I mean, she was iffy on whether or not she was smart.
I mean, she got a fucking PhD. She's smarter than you
and me. Yeah, but if you just fucking do your homework, it's almost come on now.
Not to get a PhD, dude. You have to write. Like, I'm pretty sure for your doctorates, you have to write a testable thesis on like it's like a theory. Like you have to write something that's like, hey, this is like my new idea that will like an actual legitimate.
Yeah,
idea.
but you also got to think about how many people are doctors. Like that.
A lot of people are.
Not medical doctors, but.
Well, I'm saying for any doctorates.
Move that sheet behind me. Our background, our movable background, so we can enjoy my room. So.
As you can tell, neither one of us have ever attempted or have had family members attempt to get PhDs, clearly.
No, well, it depends, because if I can...
Slide that camera over a little bit, so I can keep doing this without going out.
Well, it doesn't help. Just slide your dumb ass over here.
I don't like being so close to you.
I don't mind
I like
it.
my space.
Oh, I'm the one crouched up against this fucking...
Whatever.
So,
anyways, so University of Texas International... She's a student here.
She's a student at at Texas A&M International University. She had to have been a student. But my God, you gave me hope.
Gave you hope? That was her name?
No, she just. I don't know. Fuck, her name could have been Casablanca. I don't know. I mean, you got to realize this is. If I got drunk and stumbled the wrong direction too far, I was in Mexico.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I was looking on the map, dude, and I was like, my dude is like, that's why I kept saying, like, how's Texaco going? Because I was like, yeah, you're in Texaco, bro.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
Well, so, like, actually, what's funny is...
Because all that's dividing y'all right there is the Rio... Or no, that's
it's the Rio Grande.
Is it the Rio Grande?
Yeah, the Rio Grande.
What's funny is at the same time you were in Laredo doing work, my buddy was up in El Paso doing work.
He didn't even have to try to say. Well, so my buddy Moon,
right?
He's down there. He's been out there on mission for.
Probably shouldn't say his last name, just in case.
Well, you don't say his first name.
No,
because I'm talking about the fucking circle in the sky.
All right, Moon.
Yeah, because he works at night.
Well, and that's not his last name. That's his nickname.
Don't you see? Everybody, you got a camera right there. You fucking nuts.
You cannot see the blink. Look. Oh, okay. I gotta do the other eye.
But anyway, he's been down there for 2 years, but he's been up and down from Brownsville up.
Mm-hmm.
So when I called him up when I was heading down there, I said, "Hey, bud, you're in Laredo, right?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "I'll be there in 2 hours."
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Well,
I'm
working."
What did you guys end up doing since he was down there? That always that's fucking nice on for a work trip right there.
Well,
Have a
yeah,
buddy
especially
down there.
so he's like, yeah, man, hold on.
Especially when you're a 50-year-old fucking journeyman.
He said, oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I'll see you when I get here. Sorry, I got 10 immigrants trying to cross the border illegally right now
Oh,
on his thermal camera.
fun. Fuck.
And he goes, I'll call you. And he had hung up. And I was like, oh. He caught 13 that day.
Jesus. Well, yeah. I mean, dude. I mean, it's all over the news right now. That's just what it is.
Well, it's like I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but you want to come in a country, you know, come there legally.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing with it, right? Is it's like, yeah, these people would come here legally if they A, knew how, and B, didn't have like 500 fucking dudes selling them a trip over here like a Coke can in a cart. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you got people coming up to you all the time like, hey, you want to get to America? Like, we'll get you over there, $1,000. You'll be guaranteed you're gonna be in America. You know, like they're getting sold
Yeah, you're
out
gonna
all
be
the
in America,
time.
but you're gonna get caught.
Not okay. And so what if they do get caught right now? You know, I mean, we should probably stay a little bit away from the politics deal here because this is YouTube. But I mean, it is what it is. Like that's what they're doing now.
You think about it like that though too, and then
Like,
the politics.
Here's my thing. Think about it. If it was you, if you're living down in Mexico, right? You ain't got a fucking penny to your fucking name. You know, you're broke as a fucking joke. You know, every job you get is paying a quarter of your rent, and you still have to feed your kids and everything with that. You know that America has this catch and release program going on right now, where as long as you get over, you're fine. You're gonna you'll get a court date or whatever, but you can just go walk the streets and everything like that.
I didn't know it was a catch and release then.
Yeah, dude, that's the whole problem right now. That's why Texas has been bussing up for fucking months now.
Well, I knew they were doing that.
Yeah, but why? I mean, why would they do that if it wasn't catch and release?
Yeah, well, also think about it too. Is people get mad
I mean,
about
I would
how
do
we're
it.
treating people are getting mad how we're treating them. But if you and I went to Mexico illegally,
Why would we go into Mexico?
well, no, just
illegally?
if we went into Mexico illegally,
That's the thing, though, is it's impossible for us to go into Mexico illegally because our quality of life is so much more like the only
yeah.
way
But
we're
no,
going.
just listen. If
Okay.
we go there illegally,
Yeah.
if anybody goes into Mexico illegally, isn't an illegal immigrant into Mexico,
Right.
dude, they're lucky if they don't get killed by the government. They're getting
No, that's not true at all.
No, they're getting everybody else is worse to the immigrants than we ever have been. Mexico will beat the fuck out of you and then put you in prison.
I mean, they'll take advantage of you. They're
Yeah.
gonna take advantage of you. That's 100% true. But they're not gonna like they won't extradite you. Like technically, the U.S. and the Mexico are supposed to be like extraditing, people across. You know how many fucking people run away to Mexico and just hide out in Mexico and like that's it. Like they're good.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't
That's
know.
it.
I would run to Canada because nobody would think to run to Canada.
Yeah, but Canada is so fucking.
Yeah,
we're
but
getting too
think about
political here,
how the
but
fucking vast Canada is with population versus inhabitable
I would shoot
land.
for Alaska.
Well, even then, that's still the same. Dude, I don't know what I've been told,
I mean, okay.
but
have you-
Eskimo pussy's mighty cold.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I bet you that shit. I bet you that shit's fire. Think about it. Okay, you're cold as fuck already. Like it's negative 17 degrees outside. You know what I mean? Like you're probably hungry. You're cold. You're tired. Like you're from Texas. You don't want to be in this fucking heat or in this cold. You know what I mean? You're freezing your dick off. You're probably sweating and everything. And this Eskimo chick is like, hey, I want to give you some of this. So you pull your schlong out. Right,
And it's frozen
it's
shut.
frozen because it's right. Because dude, you got frozen air. Like it has to be in the air for at least a second. Like you can't just make like a pussy tunnel. You know what I mean? So like,
It's called a punnel, bro.
you can't just make a punnel. You know what I mean? Like what are you gonna do? Like
This is
cut a hole at the other side of
fucking
the
first
condom?
class trip into fucking cervix town.
Right.
I got you. Okay.
So yeah, so you go from negative 20 degrees touching your raw penis to now 100 degrees, 98 degrees. What's the average body temperature? Like 98 degrees.
98.6.
Yeah, 98.6 inside some warm, hot, horny puss that's just been getting little Eskimo dick all these years. Dude, I bet you that would be like hopping out of a cold plunge into a sauna. You know
I
what
wouldn't want to
mean?
do that though.
Like it would just be so like
I like jumping out of hot into cold.
or like don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I can imagine that it would be better than just regular room temperature sex.
Well,
And you know what? Actually, me and someone had sex on the roof of Sonic, and it was cold as fuck out. And I can attest to the fact. Even after the nut is busted, I want to put it back in a little pocket. Just keep it there. You know what I mean? 'Cause it was mighty warm. I don't know.
Mighty
Dude,
warm.
thank God we're not big yet, because YouTube would take this down in a heartbeat.
No, so you watch any of the shit, right? So I was doing a little bit of research, right?
Okay. You finally
So,
started watching podcasts.
I don't watch podcasts. I was watching the shorts.
Good.
Watching some
You
shorts.
start
It was
somewhere.
something.
Start somewhere.
Watch Bert Kreischer shit his pants.
Oh, yeah, nice. They got
But
a really
he didn't.
funny pod.
He didn't. He grabbed that and he's checking. He's like, I'm good.
Right.
But and he does this in front of the camera, checking his asshole for poop. So
Yeah.
when people are you see the ones where it's the guy you've seen Dave, right, on Hulu. It's for Little Dickie's TV show.
Oh, I haven't seen the show, no.
Okay, but are you aware, like, the
I am aware of the
red-bearded
show.
fella?
I am.
Are you aware of the podcast that him and that Asian guy do?
Oh, yeah. You're talking
yeah.
about Andrew Santino.
And their racist-ass fucking podcast?
Yeah,
Okay, so we're allowed to talk about pussy. Come on
yeah,
now.
for sure. No, for sure. No, those, dude, they are fucking hysterical. Fucking, what did you said something, and what'd you ask me? Before the...
Dave about...
Oh, Hulu.
Yeah.
First, little side note on Hulu. I haven't logged into Hulu since me and old girl broke up because she's still logged into Hulu. And this is... I'm going to expose the raw myself here, right? I'm worried that I'm going to click in to watch it because I can still go watch it. She won't say shit, right? She would be fine. But I'm like worried I'm going to click in to go watch it and see that she's watching some shit that I know she would not be watching unless it was with a dude. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You see what I'm getting
Yeah,
at?
I get it.
And I'm like, oh.
That's kind of like not wanting to have your ex on Instagram because she's going to put, like, stuff
Right.
on your story.
Dude, the first day me and Brittany broke up, or me and old girl broke up, I literally blocked her on everything. I blocked everything but her phone number. I was like, I don't want to, you know?
So, I don't know. I couldn't. I hate being, like, I feel like the butt of a joke if you're that type of dude, you know? I like how we took a phone break for a second, because you know exactly what I'm doing.
I just want, what are you doing?
I'm putting this on.
Oh, yeah, I just went and reshared the post I made.
Yeah, I just forget which one you are.
It's that one, dude.
Oh, yeah. You need to not forget passwords.
My life would be so much easier, Bob,
If
I
you had a
just
good memory.
didn't fucking forget shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
mean, I'd probably be like Elon Musk level if I just didn't forget things. Like, that's my kryptonite. Like, that was God's way of making sure that I stayed in check. You know? He was like, you're a little bit too retardedly smart for your own good, so we're just gonna throw in some forgetfulness in there. Let delusionalness take over.
Dude, I don't know how you can, like, I get being forgetful after, I get forgetting shit. I 100% do.
Dude, it's because, I'll tell you, you want to know how?
Because you got dropped on your head when you were little.
No, bro. It's because my brain, I almost did, but no. It's because I literally don't think about something for, like, 1 second. Like, more than 1 second. I don't know. Like, I'm fucking, like, always... So when you're telling me something, right, or, like, when I know I have to do something, it's in my brain. It's one of those... So it sits there for a second.
Echo check.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not echo.
I don't know
how And here's me trying to explain me being forgetful to you while you just fuck off.
Dude, you and I were like, oh, hey, we would be fun. It would be great if we did this, right? We thought about that, and then I said, okay, cool. So then I set it up. So forgive me for putting in effort, fucker.
No, I was just saying, you asked me about my forgetfulness, and then just completely...
I was listening with one ear open.
That is exactly how my brain works, Bob. Right there. Like literally right there. That's how my brain works.
With one ear open.
Yes, like I'm like hyper focused on this one thing, and everything else is just bzz, 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 and one thing will come in and knock that out, and then I get hyper focused on that thing, and then sometimes I'll be hyper like if it's something I like, I'll be hyper focused on it. I can get hyper focused on it for like hours. I can just
Oh, dude, kind of like you know how like I've done this at work. I don't know how many times. It has to be in the hundreds. Okay, like I'll drop something, and I'll sit there and like damn near be drooling as I'm trying to put the small little piece back together, or like I'm messing with my needle nose and I'm trying to figure out how they work. So I'm like,
right, yes, yeah, literally.
And you're just like
I am the definition of space brain. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I'm forgetful. Like I'm not.
You're forgetful.
I'm forgetful.
Dude, it's funny. Old lady and I take bets on how many times you're gonna come back inside.
I've been getting better recently.
Oh, I bet. I heard you had to work nights, a couple nights.
Just one night with Rob, which was. Dude, the more I learn about him, the more I'm like, oh
the more
you
just pity that dude.
So much, yeah, I really do.
It's like, oh, it all comes together.
Yeah, like his girl, bro. He's bought all the Christmas gifts for her. He's bought like everything for this chick, and she's hot as fuck and like TikTok famous. Like she's totally fucking like I don't know about TikTok famous, but she makes money off TikTok apparently from time to time. And they've been dating for like a year, and like, but yeah, like he's getting dragged on this, but he's just such a nice guy.
Hot as fuck,
dude.
Oh, like, did he show you a picture?
Like, well, it's their lock screen is together. So
yeah, I get you.
I've seen it. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, he's fucking like had the voice to text shit on the truck while we were driving and stuff. Like, I don't have a problem with the dude at all.
No,
but like,
you did fuck up, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Spectrum. There's a spectrum you went out there to diagnose a light not working. Okay, you determined that it was a ballast. It was not a ballast. Ballast was totally fine. It was on a...
oh, the emergency?
No, it was on a blade light. Blade light with the emergency button.
Yeah, on the emergency.
Yeah.
Alejandro and I did the same thing twice. It wouldn't work.
So listen. The exit light right next to it also wasn't working. So if you drop the exit light, and this was funnier than shit, fucking Rob went up into the exit light, and the second he pulled the J-box from the exit light, pop, 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 just fucking blew the fuck up, dude. There was an open neutral, or well, no, there was something in there that was hot that short circuited, so it was fucking up. It fucked up. That's why the exit light was out. It burnt out the exit light, right? But put that back together, and we replaced the blade light like all together because we were like, okay, it probably burnt out the blade light too, right? Still didn't work, so we determined that there's an open neutral
somewhere else
in that in that line.
Yeah,
so we're just rewiring it. We're just gonna run new wire across and fucking just.
See, all I did was go there and said, "These are the two things I'm working on."
Yeah.
Oh, fucking, that's it.
See, that's the thing. He was like, technically, he didn't like fuck up, but like, what the hell, dude? Like, you're an electrician.
Because I got the shit knocked out of me on that fucking light, too.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, and I tested it hot to neutral. There was a neutral present.
Right, it was showing neutral.
So, okay. I didn't fuck nothing up.
No, you didn't. That's what you said.
So,
you didn't, like...
I wasn't wrong either.
You fucked up the diagnosis.
I mean, okay.
You know
but I still wasn't wrong because that light still didn't work.
No, it still didn't work. You weren't wrong.
Exactly.
I mean, the ballast was shot. It was technically.
And when you go to the other spectrum where there's a fucking light full of water.
Oh, there wasn't.
No, there's another one full of water.
Another one?
Mm-hmm. Another spectrum up in Plano.
Oh.
It's a circle. A circle light. It's full of fucking water. I did 400 of them across the front of a building. Was it 400 or 100? I did a shitload of them. In a building over off of 67 and 20. It's Redbird.
Okay.
We call it Blackbird.
Okay. You don't need to elaborate more.
Mm-hmm. But when you screw a fucking self-tapper into the damn canopy, and you don't have the gasket on it to keep the water out,
Just leaks right through.
it just pulls it right through.
Imagine that.
And so I open up this light. It's already cold. This is like the day before Thanksgiving or whatever when Alejandro and I are out in the flatbed.
Yeah.
And it's cold. The wind's going. And I pull this light down and water all over me. Bitch. I almost drilled a hole in it, but it wouldn't have done no good because the driver was already fucked.
Yeah.
The diodes were probably fucked up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, water and electricity, they don't really go together. Which is why I'm determined to make some sort of, like, art sculpture piece where, like, plumbing and electricity are, like,
Dude,
2 in 1.
I saw this fucking post on Facebook. This guy, he drilled a 4-inch hole. Sawed a 4-inch hole in a sheetrock. Okay? Why can't you just fucking sheetrock it out? Okay. So he did a whole saw. Like, well, doing a perfect circle is fine, but like the Milwaukee thing where you can adjust it, has the pilot bit, and then you adjust that one blade. So it's like
the routing tools?
No. Like it's like a boop, and it's got a little arm with a little.
Oh yes.
And then you can move it.
Yes.
So, shoots it in there. Guess what's in that fucking wall? Right about a quarter of the way through this damn circle.
Brick?
No. The damn vent pipe for plumbing.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah.
And it's like, cut the box. Or cut their pipe.
Yeah.
But you can also just scoot it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing that, like, sucks is, like, this is where, like, I get why electricians and plumbers feud 100%. Because, like, as a plumber, for the most part, pipes can't move. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is there because it has to be there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because you're not going to have a damn drain line do 40 90s on the way down.
You can't do that. And you also can't have a drain that's going just like this. Like, everything had, like, there's a rhyme and reason for everything.
Well, shit rolls downhill. Everybody knows that.
Well, and, like, for venting, you can't have 90s in the vent because then you get methane traps. So it's like a little fucking bomb.
Has to go.
Yeah, it has to go straight up. Otherwise, you have a little bomb that's just ready to go off. Like, someone could just drop a match down there
and shit. That's what you get for having a poopy.
Do not do that. We do not recommend anybody to drop a match down a shit vent. Do not do that.
Well, I mean, you saw the Mythbusters try it. It don't work.
Right, it has to be trapped gas.
Yeah, but it has to be trapped. And even if it's 90, it's not truly trapped.
It's trapped. I mean, how do you think a P-trap works, bro? It's still trapped. It is still trapped.
Dude, that reminds me of watching The Kingsman with you. And you're like, but the fucking... I made sense until I was like, no, wait.
Yeah, I was like, dude, there's no way that, like... like, now, this is where I will say this, though, is that... God, we need to change subjects because there's no way this is entertaining to anyone.
We're entertaining ourselves.
Yeah, I will say that depending on the pipe size, it probably still would have been holding water with how much water was coming in. You know what I mean? Because the pipe can only move so much water down the line at one time.
So you think that there still might have been a little bit of air?
No, I don't think there's.
See, that's what I was saying.
The air thing, yeah.
The air's gone.
There's no air at all. As far as it draining it goes, that's what I was getting at. Is that like it still would kind of maybe.
Unless they had like little valves that cut it off for that whole entire thing, which would suck because you saw in the movie before they filled that room up with water, that dude got up from taking a poopy.
Oh, that would suck.
It's just like it would be like a Caddyshack. It's a Snickers bar.
You know what my favorite poop scene still in every fucking movie? I forget what movie this is that this happens, but I can picture the scene right now happening. Like I see the scene happening, but I couldn't tell you the movie. And the I think it's called The Sitter. But yeah, The Sitter. He like takes these kids out to a restaurant. He's babysitting these kids, right? One of them's like kind of an Indian kid, and he goes into the bathroom, and he's like the dude's like, "Where the fuck is this kid? Where's this kid?" So he goes in the bathroom, gets the kid, and he's like pulling an eye. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" You know? He's like, "I dropped a bomb in the toilet." And dude's like, oh, "Okay, yeah, haha, really funny." And yeah, like, okay, it doesn't like what.
Oh.
And then as they're walking out, he blows the.
I dropped a bomb in the toilet.
He's like, "I literally dropped a bomb in the toilet." Oh, that shit cracks me up.
No, see, my favorite like shit scene, like as far as shit,
yeah,
has to be like something from Johnny Knoxville with the
I was
grandpa
say
one,
Jackass.
when he like, And then because I've done that slightly. I didn't
Yeah.
actually shit.
You're
I've
not a
sneezed so
man
hard I
until you
farted.
do the shart.
I'm fairly certain I've fucking blown holes in my door. They don't rip. I think I just fart holes in them.
See, I've mastered the farting. I know how to like
direct it.
Right. So if you ever see me in the van and I'm getting real, like some sort of certain weird position going, it's because I'm trying to make sure that the fart is not noisy and comes out in slow increments.
Dude, is it just me or is it when a fart is like hot? Like it feels like.
Oh, it feels gross.
And it just feels so hot.
Yeah.
If it's the smelliest one.
Yeah. I'm like, I need to go change my pants.
Oh my god.
Farts aren't fun.
Dude, you need to like scoot a little.
I know. I like having distance. I don't like being like, hey. So how was
If you're gonna be hey, then I'd be like, hey, how you doing? But no, get your ass over there. I'll have my own microphone. But just stay close enough to where they see you. See? You see how you see yourself? You can do a little rotation.
This is true.
Right?
Okay. Think of something to talk about. It's not political. Isn't gross. I'm gonna go get a green tea real quick. Would you like one?
Yes, please. A green tea for my tum tea.
Yeah, it's not as sweet as you would think.
Well, it's the green tea ginseng, right?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be sweeter for some reason.
No, they're sweet enough.
Yeah.
Told me not to speak about political stuff, but Arizona tea, am I right? They finally stopped being 99 cents. At least where I live. I'm not sure. Yeah. Isn't Arizona tea like 100% still 99 cents, or they go up? I think they raised their price, but
I think they raised the price.
at the dollar store, will stay 99 cents
No,
forever.
there is no dollar store anymore.
Yeah, it's a $1.25 store.
Yeah, it's the $1.25 store, bro.
$1.25.
Even your guys' 99-cent store is a lot. Like, I've yet to see something in there that was 99 cents.
I have.
In the 99-cent store?
Yeah.
Really?
A candy bar was 99 cents. I think it might have been a payday. Oddly enough.
Like a payday, dude.
Oddly enough, I think it might have been a payday.
I think paydays are some of the most slept on.
Here we go. See, look.
Slept on deals.
Dude, I need to make our own page. Our own podcast page on there.
You do. You really do. Hey, people. You should hop in and chat if you see this. Although I'm pretty sure you're the only two concurrent viewers.
Me?
Yeah. Didn't you just have it pulled up on your phone?
Hey, you know what? It adds numbers.
It does. My buddy, the one that started his own plumbing business, he's kind of smart. So he's trying to be like a content creator with his, like a lot of these plumbers are doing, you know?
Yeah.
So he started doing paid promotions with his company to his personal Facebook page. So, I mean, technically he's not making any money because, I mean, like, it's just him paying himself to do it. You know what I mean? But because it shows that it's a paid promotion, it just makes the business look more professional, A, for him, and B, it makes his personal account look, you know, obviously more legit when he posts up his little plumbing videos and shit. Right?
Let's see. So I have, because of my streaming stuff that I was attempting. And
Shout out Nate's Plumbing, Colorado Springs. Just figured I'd throw it in there. Go ahead.
You're trying to get free plumbing, ain't you?
No, I don't. I am my own free plumber. I am what every plumber fears and hates. I'm the guy willing to do it myself.
Dude, I swear I hated those calls. I did it myself.
Oh, they're always the worst.
Because it's like, I'm not only am I fixing the original problem, I'm fixing what you fucked up.
And that's the thing. It's not like they just like, it's not like, okay, like it was just, let me just get rid of your shit, take care of the fuck up. Like, no, dude, like it's like they somehow managed to make it worse by being extra not educated. Like you have made your problem.
Well, it doesn't take much like to YouTube it.
But that's the problem. Right there. Like, you're right. It doesn't take much to YouTube it, but that's the problem. Is that like you hop on YouTube, dude, the amount of like popular pages that are posting some of the most uneducated like bullshit.
fair.
You know what I mean?
Well, but like, have you seen
Like
that one?
I've seen YouTube videos say that you can just have loose wires on the wall, like no J-box. Like you can just tie up. You're fine. It's not gonna start a fire. Like maybe it won't, but come on, dude. You're gonna tell people to fucking do that?
As long as that connection ain't loose. Now here's the thing.
You have homeowners doing it themselves.
So you'll fucking when the fire marshal comes in and sees it, you will lose your claim.
Mm-hmm.
However, unlike Rob, real electricians twist their wires. That will never become a loose connection.
He twists his wires. He sure as shit does. I watched him twist them on the panel.
In the panel?
Yeah.
Why is he twisting wires in the panel?
It was not a panel, a switch. One of those timer switches. Like we bypassed it. You know what I'm talking about?
So, I had to go in behind him. I have no problem with him.
Right.
I go behind him and add a plug for a TV on the wall.
Right. This just turned into Dalworth shit talking page.
It's not even. We didn't have to even add the name of the place. It's just shit talking this one person, and it's not even shit talking. It's just here's my issue with him.
Right.
And this is why I don't want to work with him, and why people think I don't like him. Okay. He didn't have to tell me how to do something. Like I know how to do what you were asking. Because you want to cut or not give me enough fucking wire in these lights to work. Because the lights we were doing, like those stupid flat panels, he wanted me to cut it like this big, that long. If I cut it twice as long, I can fold the wire over and it fits.
Dude, he must have just been being a dick to you or something. He must have been fucking with you and trying to see if you're going to push back or something. Because we were doing those ballasts last night on these fucking freezers. Yeah, last night. It was, that's hang tended, bro. We hang tended all the fucking wires on the ballast, and he told me to do that too.
Yeah, well, so it's different because you have that much room in, like, one with a belly pan.
Well, it wasn't a belly pan. It was the ballast that are underneath the coolers in HEB. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, part of the reason why you do that is so you can pull your wire out.
Right. Well, and so that way you pull your wire out, and so that way you have.
If you have a space 1 inch deep by 4 inches by 1 inch, you ain't got a whole lot of room. But if you have 4 inches of wire and you double it over,
right,
you can stagger the wire nuts. He instead of having me do wire nuts, he insisted I used quick connects. That's another fucking issue right there.
I mean, why though? I don't see a problem with quick connects. I mean, it's.
So if you have a stranded wire that's soldered on the end and it's like very thin,
well, yeah, if you have soldered,
it won't, like, it might feel like it went in, but apparently some of them didn't. Which that's neither here nor there. I don't fucking care anymore.
Right.
But I was hooking up plugs and like I do shit hot.
Right.
Except for like 277 if I can avoid it.
Right.
Because I've almost died like twice. I'm good. I've cheated death.
By the way, I saw it posted it on the electrician's page. Dude was doing a sign. Conduit hit the fucking power line. He's done. Like, done. 3rd-degree burns all side of his fucking body. Fractured fucking ribs because there was no safety gear for strapping off or anything like that. So he just straight down to the ground, fucking blew his knees out, fucking shoulders gone.
Would you see the video? That is in a different country, but they're working on the transfer station lines. 2 guys up on a ladder. Dude has a hand on another guy and goes to pull a screwdriver out, hits ground. While that guy, and I was like, I'm reading the comments, exploded his heart. I was with Rob too. I was like, is it true that will explode your heart? And he said, oh yeah. He said it'll explode your heart before you even fucking knew it.
I believe it.
I said these dudes were conscious. He said they were conscious when their heart exploded, but they weren't conscious long. And you're like, no, I mean, it has to be quick and painless, though. I mean, for some, because like they went like this,
like it's,
and then fell over. But I've been electrocuted.
It's usually like it kind of like it.
But
in the moment, it feels like a long time. Like it's a split second.
Well, you can feel it pulsate too. That's why it's called alternating current.
Right, I know. But you know that it's not actually alternating on and off.
No, it's just because of the way
The
the coils are, and then
well, not even the coils. It's the way that the fucking the ions are moving through the copper. So like they're rather than just going. It's I forget. Never mind. I'm not even gonna.
well, I know what you mean. It's
yeah.
but
I'd have to
because
see the
I've
visualization, yeah.
grabbed something when I was working in the houses, and it's like wah, 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 wah. You can feel the wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, because so get this, I was troubleshooting something. And this wall had no business being hot. It was just plugs around the wall, and if it was on the circuit it was supposed to be, plug followed the wall, and we're good. No, the wire went and followed the exterior wall out into the living room. So master bedroom was also controlling some living room stuff, and then living room was controlling one plug inside the master, because that's what happens when you try to expedite housing wire. You know?
Sure.
Shit just gets.
Yeah, just happens.
So I was like, okay, this is off. Go over to grab ground, grab the plug, like literally grab ground. So, mother.
Yeah.
The helper I was with, he goes, "You okay?" I said, "This one's hot." Because I'll do the whole.
What does that do?
120. It goes right there. You'll feel it shock you, but it doesn't hurt.
Oh, fuck that. I don't like feeling shocked. I really don't.
I mean,
I've gotten. I question why I'm doing this electrical.
If you get it real good and you taste copper.
Yeah, fuck that.
And apparently you can feel effects of being electrocuted weeks.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good on all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. Every wire I go to grab. Beep beep.
Yeah. So anyway, so speaking of, right, so I'm doing the shit hot.
Yeah.
Tells me put it in this box. He did that box because there's gonna be more room.
Right.
I go to take a wire nut off and all the wires go pink. I shut down at this dude's office, this and that. Well, you know, it's a neutral is loaded, so it's gonna be twisted. Put my wire on, twist it. Done. Now time for the hot. Ping.
Just flew right off.
Just pulled the wire nut off. They separate. Didn't fucking care. And so I mentioned to him, I said, yeah, whoever did that one didn't twist the wires. And he goes, I never twist my wires. Makes we're troubleshooting something. You get shocked that way. If you know what you're doing, you don't get shocked. That man's gotten electrocuted more times in the last 2 weeks than I've been in the last 4 months.
Fair.
Probably even longer.
Fair.
And, oh, hey, how about this? He's been electrocuted more times in the last 2 weeks than I had in the fucking time I was working everything hot in the residential shit.
That's great. It's fantastic.
You don't care.
Not really. I mean, it's...
But the more you learn about him, the more you pity him.
The more I pity him, and I mean, it's also just one of those things, like, the dude does have
Dude,
fucking...
you do realize you can lose.
Yeah, I know. This is just me, like, I'm just, like...
You have ADD.
Yeah. Dude does have 37 years, though, which is, like, even if it's, like, he has 37 years of just doing shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking ladies, fucking 37 years of just doing shit and doing electrical, you know what I mean? There's definitely a lot to learn from that fucker, which is why I do like working with him. Just picking up on his little, like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, okay, cool.
And he knows, and to be honest, it seems like this shit isn't really what he does anyways.
No, he does more controls and
Right.
shit. So.
Yeah, he's doing, like, industrial shit.
If you want to, like, learn.
Yeah.
I'd go work for Craig, though. I mean, you wouldn't want to, but...
Yeah, because I want to make shit, right?
Probably not.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind working with Chris Spear.
Dude.
He's hilarious. I was helping him run some wire. Yeah, he's a funny cat. I was like, I like it. He kind of reminds me of Simone's dad a little bit.
Oh, really?
Just kind of like his personality.
So,
you know?
he's definitely reminds me of somebody. I don't remember who. But it doesn't matter. But, like, so him and I were at HEB. Funny enough. And, like, you know, I got red beard. Okay? Shitty fucking patchy red beard, and I got a belly.
Yeah.
Well, you know him. He's got red beard and belly.
Yeah.
And we get out of his truck. We're bullshitting, talking. Because you know about his
You
Supra.
guys do look like father and son, actually.
Dude.
About it.
Okay, let me finish it. So these two chicks, they were... If I was single, they were of a standard in which I would be happy. Okay. And they're looking at him and I smiling. I was like, bro, do you see that? I don't know if she was looking at me or looking at you. And he was like, probably both of us. They like the patchy red beard.
Dude, they do.
And they like the belly.
Texas girls are something else, man.
And they like the belly because it's security.
It is. Well, you know, back in like the medieval days, like that, like in ancient history, that's how it's always been determined. It's through the belly. Like how wealthy you are. Actually, I got some shit to tell you real quick. It's just you're just gonna be happy I told you because you're gonna be thrilled with this information. There's a tribe in New Guinea.
This is how you start. It's like the two Jews in a bar. There's a tribe in New Guinea.
Yeah, there's a tribe in New Guinea. And from the time, and I don't know if this is New Guinea. I heard this on a pod, so loosely know the information here. And anyways, by the time the kid's like 9 or 10 or something, right? They believe that the only way, one of the best ways this kid can get all his muscles and everything like that is by eating the cum of the older tribesmen and like sucking their dicks until they come and then drinking it and swallowing it. And they do that every day for the rest of their lives.
Dude, that sounds like a fucking bullshit ass ploy. Like,
no, dude, it's real.
So it's kind of like
a good excuse though to just get your.
Yeah, but it's also like the whole thing about the fucking. There's a white man, a black man, and a priest.
I forgot to mention they do get fucked in the. Go ahead.
Yeah. There's a white man, black man, and a priest. World's about to end. The white man goes, "Well, I've done what I've set out to do. Let's try to save all the children." Yeah, there's a bunch of children that need to be saved and whatever. And he goes, "We need to try to save them." And the black man goes, "Man, fuck them kids." Priest goes, "Do you think we have enough time?"
Oh yeah.
That's what it makes me think of.
I mean, dude, but that's kind of what it is, you know? Because here's the trip of it, right? Once they become dudes, like once they become like fully grown men, like they don't get fucked in the ass anymore. Like they don't like fuck each other in the ass. You know what I mean? Like
it's so disturbing.
Yeah. Dude, that's why honestly I have no that's why I don't see problems to be as big as they are because I'm like.
Well, you can be getting fucked in the ass. I could have
been born in New Guinea where this is it for the rest of my life. Like I'm just sucking some old man's fucking wiener and just hoping I get the best cum on planet Earth so I can just be big and strong.
You just hope you got good at it quick.
Right.
Well, I mean, to them it means nothing. To them, it's a way of life. So it's it's not the way we think of it.
No, but that's why I'm happy that this is my way of life, and not that, cause I'm good.
Yeah, but there's 100 dicks on the wall. How many do you choke on?
Huh?
There's 100 dicks on the wall. How many do you choke on?
None.
So you're a pro.
Yeah. That's good. Damn right.
You're fucking.
No, here's a question for you. This is a good podcast question.
What's up?
If you and a buddy went camping, just you guys, you know, lay down in the tent because tents are expensive nowadays. You only one guy's got a tent. You gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. You know, guys lay down in a tent. Somehow you wake up in the middle of the night. He's stroking your head in your sleeping bag. You telling anyone about that? Be who cares your reaction? We're not even gonna talk about what your reaction is. Are you gonna tell anyone about that?
Telling everybody.
Good answer.
Because if you were to go camping with somebody and woke up with Vaseline around your ass, would you tell anybody?
No, probably not.
You want to go camping?
Yeah,
that's how it goes. Oh fuck.
You're supposed to let people do their jokes, Bob. I'll be a joke block.
A joke blocker.
It's a joke blocker. That's what that is.
It's
a joke blocker.
So, oh my god.
Worse sin than cock blocking. Especially in the beginning.
Mike. Okay. We're talking about.
Can we stop talking about work?
No, this is not work related at all. It's Mike.
Okay, it's Mike, but can we stop talking about work people?
Okay. Well, anyway, hold on.
Okay.
Chick.
Okay.
All of it comes down to Chick's Mike,
Oh, always with Mike. He's a horn dog.
He wouldn't do anything about it.
No.
He's kind of like that fucking dog chasing a car. He would, if he caught one, I don't think he'd know what to do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm sure he would know what to do, but
anyways, continue your story.
He was talking about something, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'd long stroke the shit out of that." Like, and he goes, "You're from Colorado." What's that got to do with it? It's cold up there. I said, "Yeah, it fucking made my pecker live in a cocoon so it could grow big and strong."
Yeah, right. Well, you know what? Mike? We eat all our oats and our vegetables out there. You know that we're very. You know, we're actually Colorado is like one of the healthiest states in the country.
I believe
as far
it.
as population goes. Like,
well, it's
dude, that's one thing that blew my mind about living down here. Everyone's a fucking chunky monkey. Like the amount of chunky monkeys.
But then you also
chunky
got
fat people.
beautiful.
You do. Like they're, and that's the thing. Like it's not like they're like, it's like disgusting or fat. It's just like you can tell. Like people prioritize their fucking food down.
You know why? Black people have such a big pecker.
You can't be saying this shit.
No, just because. Because have you seen a black woman?
Oh yeah.
How are you supposed to reach from behind?
You gotta get through that.
I mean,
dude, genetics is weird. It's so weird. I kind of like a part of me wishes I would have gone and got one of those PhDs in human biology, because human biology trips me out though. Because like at the end of the day, you gotta remember, like everything that goes on in our toes and our pinkies and our hair and everything, like it's all a part of like the same humans that existed 6,000 years ago, 20,000 years ago, like billions of years ago, whatever.
Oh,
you know what
bro.
I mean? Like,
have you seen Nerd Dork?
This sounds like a no. What's Nerd Dork?
Oh my god, it's Nerd Orc.
Nerd Orc.
Yeah, this fucking comedian. You just reminded me of something.
I think so.
And he's like, "Bro, I'm about to piss people off," and he's talking like he's stoned, and he goes, "God gave His only begotten Son for us," and he's like, "His only Son." We're all God's daughters, dude.
Yeah, you know, I mean, hey, kinda.
That dude's hilarious. I love that guy.
I don't know. I had this epiphany. So it was kind of a dumb epiphany.
Okay, question real quick.
About religion. Okay.
Do you get most of your epiphanies on the toilet?
No.
Oh.
You want to know where I get like 99% of my epiphanies? In fact, you want to know where my best thinking is done? Driving.
You know what? I don't doubt that.
Yeah, like every time I'm on the road. That's why I really don't mind door dashing. Like you bust my balls about like, oh, I wouldn't want to put all the miles on my car. Guess what, motherfucker? They'd be on there anyways. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm driving. I have a car. I'm fucking driving that bitch. I don't like not driving.
Well, see,
driving, you know.
I don't care about putting miles on my car. I care about putting miles on my car on my own terms.
I get that. But that's the thing. That's why, like, and that's another part of the reason.
Okay, you need to stop fucking with that thing.
That's another part of the reason why I like door dashing, though. Is because it's like, it gives me a purpose to just drive around aimlessly. You know what I mean? It's I'm making money. I'm feeding people. Like, I use DoorDash. So, like, I know that, like, it's satisfying people. You know what I mean? Like, I know the little happiness they get when they get their order. So, it's cool. You know?
It's kind of funny is how you fucking managed to get that perfect.
I know.
I'm curious how well it's picking you up, though, too.
I think it's picking me up pretty good.
You hope it is, at least.
Well, yeah.
It's doing pretty decent.
Yeah. Oh, my epiphany, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was like, dude... If, like, there's success, like, why do most, like, successful people, like, not believe in a God? You know, I'm like, they just, like, discredit it to not being there. You know, I'm like, there's gotta be something, like, that's gotta mean that there's, like, I'm not saying that there's not one, but, like, to me, it just proves more the theory that, like, rather than it being a God, it's more just, like, the universe is God. Does that make sense? Like, the way that, like, timing works and everything like that, like, that's God. Like, and, like, by God, it's just this life force that drives. It's the reason that the sun keeps moving. It's the reason that the flames keep burning. It's the reason that the fucking, you know what I mean? Everything outside of our control that just happens. You know, like, you know how they say that like the human body is like perfect. Like, we have the perfect amount of veins and the perfect amount of blood, blah, 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 blah.
I have no idea who's ever told you that.
Well, as far as, like, if you were to design, like, a human, you know what I mean? Like, this is how you'd want to design them. Someone...
A bipedal... Ow, motherfucker.
You know, like, we're like almost like the perfect specimen, if you will.
No.
You know? Oh, that's from our last pod.
Yeah, you had... It was tipped over right there.
It wasn't spilled, I can guarantee you that.
It was. It spilled. When I picked it up.
When you picked it up?
It spilled. But it wouldn't have spilled over there if I didn't have to pick it up. I don't know. It might not have spilled that. I thought it was that Bud Light.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't know if that's even Bud Light.
It is Bud Light.
Oh, it is? Yeah, so that's fucking been expired for 15 years.
Yo, pull that thing out.
This one?
Put it on camera. That'll get us more views. Look at that old school Bud Light.
Well, it's been expired for 15 years.
Yeah, look at that old school Bud Light, baby. This is back when Bud Light was good.
Before it turned into a different agenda.
You know who picked up a sponsorship with Bud Light?
Yeah.
The UFC.
Okay, so this expired on September 10th of 2015.
I bet you it's still good. But I bet you it tastes good. You know what you should do? You should put it in your crawl space when you guys, like, just stash it down in your crawl space.
Well, you know why I have this?
No.
Like, you don't know. So I was over at Craig's house. My old boss.
Right.
Okay. And I was redoing... We had to go to Austin. Ugh. We took a quick day trip to Austin. Okay. To go replace 4 switches.
Okay.
He didn't want to... he couldn't justify giving me 8 hours because we got back 6.5 hours instead of 7. Whatever. You know, he wanted work for it. Well, he's got shit he needed to get done in his barn. So I rewired lights in his barn. And I'm like, who the fuck did this? And he goes, Bubba, I was drunk when I did this. You gotta remember, this is back in the days when I was drinking. So he opened up his mini fridge. It's been in his barn since obviously before 2015 running. Right? 6-pack of fucking Bud Light.
Oh, hell yeah.
He just quit drinking because of, shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to take that home and put it on my shelf.
Oh, yeah.
And I did.
Oh, yeah. Clearly.
Yeah. But it was just like, he quit drinking just like that. Like, he quit smoking. Like, he had his last cigarette on the way to the hospital after his heart attack.
That's crazy how some people can do that. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Repeat that. He had his last cigarette when?
On the way to the hospital after his heart attack.
Yeah, that'd be a good time to quit smoking. I'd probably quit smoking cold turkey then, too.
Yeah, and it was, you quit smoking or dying. He said that's basically the way it was. Now, the doctor doesn't like that he dips. And he goes, you already took some shit away from me. You took my alcohol and my fucking smokes.
Yeah.
I'll give up my stuff when I'm good and ready.
Yeah.
And then he talks about how he wants to quit all the time. He gets those fucking lifesavers and shit.
Dude, tell him to just switch over to the Zens, dude.
No.
Bro. I'm telling you, do your research on Zens. It's really nothing terrible going on there. It's just pure nicotine.
I'm not saying there's anything bad with it. I just would prefer the real fucking thing. If I'm gonna have something, I want the real thing.
Yeah, I guess I get that. I mean, I don't get it because I've never been a dipper, so I don't like the whole like taste of the tobacco and everything like that. That has never been appealing to me ever. Like every time I put in tobacco, I'm like, get it out of my mouth. But I do like intaking nicotine that way, and I do like just having something in my mouth.
Well, and like you like something in your mouth, huh?
I like having something in my mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like having some of them big cucumbers.
Okay. Now, I was watching as I was sitting there in Laredo.
Okay.
By myself.
Laredo, Texas.
I wasn't even by myself, but it's like nighttime.
So all you ever have to talk about is just work things.
Well, no.
Such a boring life.
I'm sitting there and I'm looking fucking fucking reels. And you know, like the AI generated, and it's like facts and shit.
Wait, like just regular reels or ads?
It was reels.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
I told you to stop fucking.
I'm trying. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's the. If you'd have just left it alone.
We're good.
And done it like that, you'd have been just fine.
Okay.
Okay, leave the shit alone.
All right. Anyways, continue.
So I'm watching one, and okay, so first off, they had an
What were you doing again? You're in Laredo watch. Okay, AI generated reels.
Yeah.
Go.
So okay, you know that morning, it was like Tuesday or whatever. You woke up and I'd sent you like a shitload of reels.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sitting there fucking dying, trying not to wake old boy up because he's asleep. It's like fucking midnight, and I'm face buried in the pillow. Dolphins are some fucking
animals,
motherfuckers right there, bro. They, you know how?
Well, you know they use like 20% of their brain or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they use like they're very efficient at using their noggin.
Yeah, and they also enjoy their recreational substance of highness. You know, pufferfish has that toxin.
They get high on pufferfish?
They fucking puff past the pufferfish.
Dude, how perfect is that? They just puffing on
they
the
pufferfish pass, bro. So
That's
like it
crazy.
blows up, and then you'll see them. They're not trying to eat it. They're just got the puffer. They're
like sucking on a balloon.
It's kind of like the dude sucking on frogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like frog.
Wow. That's crazy. I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either until and you got to believe everything you see on a reel.
Yeah, I do. I believe for the most part. I believe it.
Well, it's kind of like except for, did you see the ones where it was like, I'm a person from the future, and on this day, this is gonna happen. This day, this is gonna, and it's got you all like, oh, right.
Just go watch Alex Jones or Simpsons. That's all you need.
So I watched one of those reels, and it was like saying September blank whatever. Gonna have one hell of a fucking tornado. We had some weather that day, but no tornado.
You can't trust your weather app, you know? Like the weather, like.
No, it was like the fucking like. This is the start of the end of the world.
Oh. Yeah, one of those dudes.
Yeah, one of them guys. I'm a time traveler, and this is how the world's gonna end.
The world is gonna end when the world feels like ending.
The world's gonna end when it's damn good and ready.
Yeah, no, 110%. I don't think the world's ready to end quite yet. I think
so.
It's just...
We're probably gonna have some fucked up audio.
Well, we've had it playing, so we know it hasn't been fucked up.
Well, not necessarily. It's because my mic stopped working. Lord knows how long ago.
Well,
so we could have missed out on the puff pass on the pufferfish with the dolphins.
Dolphins get high on pufferfish, people. It's a fun thought.
Yeah, you gotta talk into it though.
What other animals get high for fun?
Homo sapiens.
Yeah, humans. Kind of what we do.
No, did you hear about the gorilla in Japan?
No, I didn't hear about the gorilla in Japan.
Dude, this is like past. Apparently, this gorilla in Japan had some form of. No, this is before Harambe, bro.
Okay.
Had some form of like sex appeal to women. Like after they got this gorilla in, more women came to the zoo. And some of them would throw their panties at this gorilla.
Oh, so like the chicks were attracted to
the gorilla. Like, cause you know how like monkeys and gorillas can get an attraction to you. Apparently, this fucking hunk of a gorilla was trying to steal our gals.
Japan?
I think it was in Japan.
So it was like Japanese girls? Because if it was Japanese girls, that makes sense. Because they probably just saw like one little bit of a schlong and was like, holy shit. Like,
I mean, for all we know, gorillas could have tiny dicks, though.
I doubt it.
They could have
see what
like
a gorilla dick looks like. Pull it up. I've never seen a gorilla dick. Let's pull it up.
Oh shit.
We need to know.
But we're not putting it on.
Probably not. We'll see what it looks like.
Gorilla penis is what I gotta type in there.
Yeah. Just type in gorilla dick and see what pops up.
No. Dude, they have oddly shaped peckers.
Click on that one. Click on that one.
This one?
Nope. Over. No, that one right there.
That guy?
Look at that fucking schlong.
Dude, he's like, he just got done
Look at how
playing
big
with
their
it.
balls are.
Dude, those like remind me of mine.
Those are like fucking ostrich eggs.
Look at this fella.
Kind of reminds me of my wiener, you know? Mine's got some more girth to it, but
Dude,
you know,
that's
it's
his
fucking...
thumb. That's his
Yeah,
thumb
that's not
toe.
his wiener.
That's not his pecker.
I think we could put this on. This doesn't seem that... It's nature.
It's nature.
It's nature. Go to the images. Well, I know you're looking on that, but let's see all
this.
yeah.
You want to see it all? Well,
Let's
there's.
see it all. Wait,
Oh,
what's going on with the... Oh, look at that. He's got a red rocket. Golly. Oh, that's a fake monkey. Yeah, that's fake. Okay. Wow, so they fuck just like us, too. Wow. That looks fake.
What? But this one?
No, why did you... Right there.
This one?
Yeah.
No shit, it looks fake.
Well, I can't see from here.
Come over and then.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fucking
that's
fake.
It's very fake. It's very fake.
Might as well do a reaction on fucking something or something.
Okay, yeah, let's see here. See, this is why we need people to, we've got 2 concurrent viewers apparently, so if someone wants to drop down a suggestion, we'll take it. Or reacting to things that we probably shouldn't Google. But really, this is what you're gonna do? Gorilla memes? Come on.
I don't know, what do you want
What
me
is
to
this?
Google?
A fucking math class that you're entertaining for the
I got
5
this.
minutes before they leave?
I got this.
Did you ever have teachers do that? Oh yeah, dolphins getting high on pufferfish. Let's see what's up with this.
Okay.
Dolphins on drugs. Pass the puffer.
This
Pass the puffer.
Let me do that.
Far more extraordinary. But something far more extraordinary seems to be happening. When attacked, pufferfish release a neurotoxin. In high doses, it can kill, but in small doses, it has a narcotic effect.
Can you hear?
It seems to be affecting the
Yeah,
dolphins.
it's just sucking. They probably wished the one dolphin fucking died and said, "No, you're."
They appear totally blissed out by the whole experience.
In their community years ago.
It was the whole know your limits, like, yeah, it's their own dare program.
It was called Puff.
Puff. The puffer fish. Oh shit. So you wanted to look at a gorilla penis. And you fucking
What's a dolphin penis look like here?
dolphin penis?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on, aren't you intrigued a little bit?
I'm a little curious. Now if it brings up
You know what?
a Miami
Actually,
dolphin.
Let's Google that tribe. I want to see if what I told you earlier is true.
What tribe is it?
New Guinea. That's not. It's regular spelling of new. There you go. New Guinea eating tribe. That's what I would type in. No, eating, semen eating. I would just type in cum. Simbari people.
Oh, aren't they the people that like drink blood and shit like that too?
Probably. Extensively does that. Ritualized homosexuality and semen ingestion practices with pubescent boys.
Dude, that's just
And they're
fucking-
Christian! And they're Christian! Imagine that!
No, they're Catholic.
Imagine
It's
that!
more
Yeah, but
Catholic than
Catholic
Christian.
is Christianity.
Alright.
Male rites of passage. Maku. This is the first rite of passage for the boys. They are separated from their mothers and participate in bloodletting, where long sticks are inserted up their nostrils to make them bleed. Oh, therefore ridding themselves of their mother's presence in them. The Simbari people do not believe that males are born with semen, and so, during Maku, the boys participate in fellatio. They are also required to undergo a strict... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
A strict what?
Gender roles. What's this? A strict. They're also required a strict diet during this time period, which is from 7 to 10. And this I heard this on the Joe Rogan show, and I'm pretty sure this is exactly what they were reading too, because it's all sounding really familiar. But yeah, male bonding and rewards for making it through the first set of right. Oh, so you get rewarded for doing that. It's filled with camaraderie. Oh, okay. So it's like, hey, good job. Like, we both suck dick really fucking well. Good job, brother.
No.
and then during this stage, boys begin to go through puberty, so they no longer need to participate in fellatio. Great. They're no longer sucking dick. They also learn gender roles and how to have intercourse. They didn't learn that already? Once they have learned this, they look for a wife and marry during this stage. It lasts for 3 years as well, during the ages 13 to 16.
Males, oh fuck, I'd hate to get stuck with a woman. Fucking, oh my gosh, I don't know. When they're
That
figuring it out,
Yeah.
I would hate to be that guy. During this stage, males get married and have intercourse. The stage happens only after others have been completed, and they must be at least 16 years old.
Awesome. So once they turn 16, it's like getting their driver's license. Imagine that feeling. Like, we get driver's licenses in America. They get to have sex with a chick.
I was
wonder how
already
many-
having sex with chicks.
Yeah, I know, but like it's like guaranteed. You know what I mean?
I mean,
That's like
that's
pretty dope.
there were some days where I knew it was guaranteed.
Oh. And then they do the bloodletting thing again. When their wife has their first menstrual cycle as a married woman.
Yeah.
Jesus, her first period, you get to bleed too. Moondug. This stage is when women give birth to their first child. This is the final step and signifies completion of rites of passage.
This is fucking. I don't want to talk about this no more.
Dude.
They're disgusting.
That's how the cycle continues, though. Because, I mean, you don't get...
Like, is the dad doing that to their own kid?
I mean,
Or
I
are they
hope
letting
not.
the kid get molested?
I think it's just more like letting the kid get molested, dude.
Which really fucking sucks for that child.
Yeah. It's fucking up there. It's fucking up, that kid. You know what I mean? Fucking up. What kind of Canadian tribes you think they got going on up there? You think oh, of course there's somewhere.
I
There's
watched
gotta
something. This dude, he was Canadian, talking about his name is actually Eagle, but he sometimes like to fuck with his
be.
friends.
I saw that.
And like, I am, whatever.
What would your Native American name be?
Oh man, Sir Crush Ass.
That's very white people, actually. That's
yeah.
very
Well,
very
no,
settlery.
I'm One Hung Su,
Sir.
last of the three-legged men, chief of the Slapaho tribe.
That's a mouthful. You know, I think I would just be. I don't think I want to be chief. That seems like a lot of stress. I don't think I'm gonna put that there. I think I'd rather just be like a secretary. You know what I mean?
You'll
Like,
be the secretary.
just
of
put me up
penis.
in a tent, like a little
It's a teepee.
makeshift desk or something. You know, like.
And the fucking your desk made out of rib bones from the buffalo.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's got like it'd probably be a really nice desk, honestly. Now that I think about it.
Bro, you can make some really good shit out of fucking everything.
Oh yeah, there's dope shit everywhere. We gotta put up Christmas lights tomorrow. Something we're doing. How long? 73 minutes. What is it? It's like
It's an
and a half.
hour and 13 minutes. It says it right there. See? Hour and 13.
I'm fucking dumb. I saw 73 minutes. I was like, oh, it's been an hour and 30 minutes
Wait, where did you see 73 minutes?
on the YouTube video.
Yeah, no, I was just looking right there.
Who's watching right now? Because it says that there's 2 watching, so I'm assuming that's not included in that.
Well, because I got this one.
Right. So who would be the other?
Well,
Who
this
is
one's
it?
on a different
Who
account,
is
so it could just be
Dun,
us
dun, dun.
talking to ourselves, watching ourselves talk to ourselves.
But why would it count as one?
Well, because this is the Chuckleheads YouTube.
Right. So why would
And
Chuckleheads
this is
YouTube?
my typical Texan.
Yeah. So Chuckleheads YouTube shouldn't count as one viewer, right? Like
Mm,
they're gonna
well-
count us as watching our own video as a one viewer. It seems kind of misleading.
It does seem misleading, but on Twitch, if you like have your own stream up, you're watching your own viewer.
That's a lie.
I
I don't like that.
don't know. It's one of those things because like there's a certain like they'll see how many views from that same IP address there are to see if you're trying to buff it up. Definitely would think twice about buffing it up. Oh, so I was looking. I was like, oh hey, it'd be nice to have two of these mics, boom arms. We could sit and chill, take these off, and then I could put a little speaker, so we have a speaker. So whenever we play something, I'm not having to do the whole.
Well, you know what? I think honestly, what would be the power move is we both get headphones. Because here's one thing that it does too. Is like if we're both hearing each other in there, we can control like our own personal voice volume, because we can hear back how loud we're talking, and it will keep us from talking over each other. You know.
But the thing is if both of us had a microphone, we wouldn't talk over each other, and I can't.
I mean, yeah, we're
I
pretty
haven't.
good at that anyways.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to make it to where I can hear or we could hear ourselves
Right.
without it going on there. So it'd just be best to keep it simple. Add another mic.
Yeah, for now, yeah, I'd say for sure. Just
But the problem is like I was looking at those microphones, bro. Actually, let's
how
do
much-
this
how
here.
much did you pay for this one?
I don't remember. I'm gonna go
Go
to
to
Amazon.
Timu. Go to Timu.
No, why would I go to Temu?
Just for an arm? Why not?
No, it's not an arm because the other microphone. For some reason, my computer doesn't have the shit to run it again anymore. They did something stupid with it.
What do you mean?
It's a condenser microphone. I used to use it all the time, and now for some reason it won't. There's a program missing for it, which is fine. But let's do this. Amazon. Will you not with that stupid loud ass shit?
Thing was so sick.
All right, here we go. Let's see. I just put it up on our podcast too because I'm trying to show you.
Right. You people get to learn.
Well, you see how it has the microphone like
Oh,
taken away
20
because it's
bucks.
just a fucking arm.
Yeah, yeah, and that's fine. I mean, it'd be better to just buy an arm and then buy the mic separate. Wouldn't that be cheaper? You would think.
I mean, like, look at how expensive these arms are, right? They're like 30, 40, 50, right?
Right.
This one's 52 for a microphone.
Dude, all we need, you're making it like so much more complicated than it needs to be. We just need a simple like $30 arm.
Yeah, but like, look at that. That's a microphone and an arm for that price.
Oh.
Dumbass. Golly.
Don't fucking dumbass me.
Don't be a dumbass.
I'm
This
not
one.
dumbassing. I'm just saying.
That'd be,
Yeah, but do you think that mic would be worth it?
no.
See, so that's what I'm saying. I think we'd be better off just buying.
Well, this is what I was getting at. I was like, look, $40. Like, well, it says condenser.
Well, look up just a mic. Let's see what the price is of like just a mic. Because the cheapest arm I saw there was $20, and it would do for us.
Let's do podcast microphone. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. There you go. Perfect. And what is it? So it just needs to be able to.
Well, that's the one you're using right there.
Yeah, $50 for that setup. Let's do that. It's a winner.
I mean, I could even. No. Well,
No, don't buy it right now.
that
I'll
cord-
buy it.
That cord is not that long.
Well, that's fine. For
I
right
can
now, we don't
always
need
stretch
that
it.
long of a cord. You know.
I don't know. There's
I
one
mean,
of
that's the
them
thing. We just,
Where is my mouse? There it is.
like I said, as long as we're just putting this out there and we're doing it every week and we're sharing it, man, eventually, you know, people will start watching. They'll give us feedback. We'll figure it out, and we'll get her going right. You know.
Hell yeah.
We will get her going right.
I like getting her going right.
I like it when machines run right. Honestly, I feel better when something's running perfect than I do when like a chick comes. Like I get a more satisfied feeling.
of getting your car running right than make it a woman?
No, just getting anything. Like if I'm like having like if something's just not fine tuned, right? And then I get it fine tuned, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, it's like there it is. Like that feeling for me surpasses.
I mean, I can
anything.
find.
It's probably why I'm single, but
There's probably a number of factors
a lot of factors.
to that, but
A lot of factors.
I could see how you could just draw the conclusion that your fine tuning is the reason why you're single. Because you could fine tune pussy, bro.
I could, but I just don't want to. I'm like get in and get out.
Yeah, you fucking have that gas station too long. Come and go, ejaculate and
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah.
Blow your load and hit the road.
Yeah, brother. Dude, all the nicknames I had for that shit are just gone.
Dude, so there's one chick that one of someone's friends, her best friend, got pregnant.
At a come and go?
No,
That would be fucking funny.
no, but like this broad, like I don't even know why she calls her best friend. All she is a fucking user, like living in her parents' house, like rent free. Got pregnant.
One ain't gonna watch this, right?
I don't give a fuck because I'm not naming names.
Alright.
But if the person watches it, no.
Oh. Okay.
What was A for?
I was asking about the person. Never mind.
Oh.
Continue.
Absolutely not. No,
Okay.
one of Simone's friends' best friends.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess her name does start with an H.
But it's not the A that I was referencing.
Probably not.
For sure it wasn't.
I don't know. Anyway, her best friend, like, would give her a hard time about, enjoying the company of another man that she'd been enjoying the company with for a while. She's on a pretty good birth control, so she's been letting him tap it, so he doesn't need to rap it all the time.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? Give him a hard time, and then like, here she is, fucking being the hypocrite, pregnant.
Oh, pregnant. Happens. It always happens.
And her
That's why
whole thing.
I don't joke about pregnancy. I don't joke about death. Those are my.
Yeah. Well, so her whole thing was, it was like, well, does he take care of you after, like clean you up? I don't know a single fucking man that will clean a girl up. I'll fucking take a shirt off and smack your fucking, whatever.
I just clean Brittany up.
Like, I'll give you something. Like, I'll give you a little wipe here, maybe. I don't know, but like.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
But if I'm
She
gonna
would.
fucking imagine, like,
Yeah, no, she definitely. Clean
I would 100% help you clean up if I nutted on your tits, because then that means I'm touching titties.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta look at it.
There's something kind of cute about it, though.
I just,
clean it.
I mean, like, get a towel and give it a wipe. Like,
Sometimes get you going for a round too.
I mean,
But it's also kind of weird too.
yeah, but like, if you go in and fucking wipe the puss clean, and then it's no longer wet, you'd have to get
this conversation.
This is how I felt about your gorilla penis.
It's a fucking gorilla penis.
I mean,
We're
is this
talking
our
about, like,
thing about making each
wiping.
other uncomfortable?
Oh, I can make you fucking uncomfortable.
Oh, I can make
You
you
want me? I don't like that.
If it wasn't for the fact that we're live on YouTube, you'd be real uncomfortable.
Dude, have you ever seen the video of Mike Tyson? Like fucking, he's like, it's like from like the 90s or something, and he's just like screaming at some dude in the crowd, and he's like, if we were in prison, I'd fuck you till you love me. But like just like the demeanor on his face and everything though, and like Mike Tyson saying that, like, I would fuck you till you love me, little boy. Like,
I love you.
I
I love you, dominant daddy.
You'd have to.
You gotta just.
I would just.
Gotta
I would
fucking.
just step right into it. I mean, I'd be like, oh, I love you already,
Yeah, right.
Poppy.
Well, no, have you seen that video about the dude who's like, I never understood why women like men in uniform, like firefighters or shit like that, until one day on his day off, he was helping with the training, and he had a casualty guard, and he was still alive with a fucking amputated leg and a gaping chest when 12 rugged men go in there. And Popo was saying, I'm gonna get you out of there. Picks him up like he weighs nothing, carries him out, and he goes, I walked in there straight.
Came out a little bit.
I get it now.
Dude, when I was looking for jobs, one of them that popped up, it was role player. I was like,
Like a gigolo.
nah, I was that's why I was curious. I like clicked on it. I
Am
was
I
like,
getting pussy?
yeah, I was like, what do you mean a role player? Like, okay, let's see what's going. Let's investigate. And so I did some investigating, and it turns out it was for I don't know what it was for. It wasn't for the police department, but it was for some sort of military entity. It was like you need to have like gun knowledge, tactical ability, tactical skill, and be willing to work. Because I was looking for overnights. It's like be willing to work nights and make your way through a fucking forest without a light, and be willing to be handcuffed and tied up for hours on end. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean,
It was like
depending on how
$20
kinky.
an hour, dude. I was like,
Yeah, but depending on how
fuck that.
kinky you get, being cuffed up or tied up for hours on end is not that difficult.
In the Texas forest,
Dude, the Texas forest is chilling, homie.
there's a lot of bugs. I want to be tied up with bugs around.
Bro,
That sounds like Fear Factor.
I was riding around
That
with.
sounds like.
I was riding around with old man. Old man.
Who the fuck is
Oh,
old
do you know who I'm talking about? He
Craig?
said no,
Rob?
no, Max. He said I was fucking a bad hunter.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we were
I always forget Craig and Max are two different people.
we were riding through the fucking land one day. And I look out the window, there's fucking spider web. I shit you not, it was like basically the distance of the, like, from that wall to that wall, you know?
Yeah.
Solid, like, 15 feet. 10 feet. I don't know. It was fucking big. Spider web. The spider in that motherfucker. His
Yeah,
body
fuck
on him
that.
was like.
See, actually, spiders don't creep me out. I like looking.
I
at
shot
spiders.
that spider out of its web from the inside the truck.
Why would you do that?
Because it was creepy. I wanted to see if I could. It was a slight amount of fuck you spider, slight
Haven't you
amount
ever
of check
heard
my
of-
marksmanship.
Haven't you ever heard of like the whole leave no trace policy in a forest? You know, like if you're going there to hunt, that's fine. Go hunt. No one's saying
That was my
don't
land
hunt.
to fuck around as I pleased. He said, I don't give a shit what you do on here. Dig as many holes as you want. Do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
but it's still like leave no man.
No, fuck that spider.
You're
No.
ruining the spider's chance.
Oh, have you ever watched a deer walk through a spider web?
No, it's probably funny.
It is hilarious. Because they're like, wait, what?
Dude, and do you know what Bean started doing as of recently? It was just fucking fun. He gets scared by his own tail and tries to attack it. He'll like jump in the air and like fucking. He does some weird shit. And he'll like get his tail and bite his tail and then realize like, oh shit, that thing's connected to me because that hurt. I mean,
That cat has nothing. Not a thought behind his eyes.
no, he's like me. He's like just like me. He's like the only thought that's behind his eyes is like whatever the fuck is like in front of him and is on his brain at that second. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's like, this is what's pertinent to the information for now.
Yep.
I get you. Well, shit, I don't know. That little cat, like, I like your cat. I like Bean, but
He's a good cat. He's not a
Yeah.
fucking. He's one of the best cats you could ask for. Doesn't really fuck with shit. Doesn't really fuck with other cats. I didn't tell you. I told Simone. I found out why Compass is getting all fucking chewed up.
why is that?
Because Compass is fucking attacking Bean.
Oh, and Bean's just like, okay, I'm gonna defend myself.
Yeah, because Compass doesn't know how to attack. She just comes up to him and goes, "Huh," and like raises a paw, but doesn't do anything. And then Bean's like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you send me those?
Alright, check this shit out. I sent you these.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna put it up here. So this is on the campus. I had to make sure, because, you know, this is my this is my phone pictures.
Okay.
So that's a javelina. It's not like they're javelina hogs, but they're actually technically a cat, like a member of the cat family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, their teeth are fucking awkward. They don't have hog teeth. Their teeth are actual teeth.
Huh. Yeah, when you said, I thought they were like baby hogs or something. I was like, huh.
Javelinas.
So they're technically cats?
So they're yeah, and like they'll fuck with you in a pack. They don't. But this dude was staring at me. I was calling him a little bitch. Told him to go die, you know, stuff like that. Now,
Little deer.
little deer. This is the entire like that's a buck. You see his little antler. That's a door to one of the fucking buildings.
Oh, yeah.
This is the javelinas.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Roman.
yeah. Oh, that's a motor. That was part of what we were doing. Let me see what happened, because I took more pictures. What the fuck? How do I... Oh, yeah, do that. Oh, duh. Alright, here we go. So, Mom, Fawn,
Oh,
right there. Dude, fucking adorable little bastard, too. Like, that guy? That little guy. I wanted to pick him up and take him home.
Just cuddle
Just
for
give him cuddles. Well, and, like, look at this girl. No, this was a spike. This was a spike.
Oh,
The antlers on him were, like...
yeah, just barely there.
But he was just adorable.
Just a cute little fucker.
Just a cute little guy. And then here's a couple more. They were playing around. That's a buck.
Oh.
Wait, one of them's a buck.
They look like they're painted in horse shit.
Oh, there he is.
Is that horse shit or just mud?
That's just mud. So, like, the feral hogs are on this property, too. And they've been tearing the land up, but it's state land, so they don't give a shit. Like, there is no fucks to be given.
Yeah.
And so... they just tear it up. So...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's javelinas, but look at that dude. He's I mean, he might be legal, but odds are he's illegal. He's looking at you and like, the antler has to go wider than these ears. It has to be 13 inches, you know.
Yeah, no, that ain't.
Unless it's an unantler, like a county that's not restricted, and then he's legal all the way. And like, he's a good. You see how his stomach's flat?
Yeah.
He's a good more mature buck. So like, he's probably 3.5, 4.5. Because the younger they are, let's see, those are the javelinas.
Tinier their belly.
Well, look, just you can see that there. The belly comes up a little bit. He's chilling. See how the belly comes up, and it looks like it's more leg than deer. That's a young deer.
Yeah.
If he looks more deer than leg or proportional for what it is, it's probably a pretty good buck. Or a pretty good deer.
Yeah.
So he looks pretty proportional.
Yeah.
He's maybe 3.5. 3.5.
Fix the lighting. I want to see what it does.
Nothing?
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing really.
Yeah, it just made it more pixelated.
Yeah.
How lame. But I thought you'd get a kick out of the fucking wildlife up there.
Yeah.
They're little shitheads.
I did indeed get a kick out of it.
Alright, here's another one. It's like when we were driving in the first day.
Oh, yeah.
She did not care.
So, were you guys doing work at 8 a.m.?
That's what that picture of that motor is. Just trying to figure out rotation.
I see.
Yeah. Was I highly doubt there's, unless I went on my phone to find it, there's probably no pictures of what we actually did.
Fair.
But dude, it was one of those things where we probably could have done, like, we had to put these things up and, oh, there's 10 of these things to do in total, and we only did 6 or something, 4 of them. Yeah, we only did 4. What'd you lose?
My fault. I had no idea where that bitch went.
Bud.
She gone.
Stand up real quick.
Oh. Found her.
You're a dumbass.
Always.
Anyway, like we had to put like 10 of these things up. We did 4 of them, and we could probably have done 3 if we wanted to stay a little later. But we were working from like 7 to 4, just kind of mosey on.
Yeah.
So, but he may have a wild hair up his ass of wanting to leave on Sunday instead of Monday.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, Sunday, at least you're getting the fucking extra drive time. I mean, I could...
Stop pushing that back because it keeps showing all that shit over you.
I could understand not wanting the
Twist to your right.
extra
There
day
you
not
go.
working.
Okay. Well, it's an extra day, but it's like, okay, we get 8 hours. And if we go down on Sunday, we get paid like that time on our paycheck on Friday.
Right.
So it'd be nice. A good 8 hours. But we got blank to do. Would probably be coming back Thursday or Friday. Like it's this one's gonna be a shorter trip. It's not gonna take us too terribly long. If it's 2 a day,
What's this do?
that's to the other microphone. I just see how it's all like velcroed and shit.
Yeah.
Because like I told you, dude, it worked. It worked just fine. And then all of a sudden it stopped.
True peculiar. Very, very peculiar.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit, we're over an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked enough.
Yeah. Say we're good. We did it.
For another week, we'll be fine for another week.
We'll be back to all our our millions and billions of fans out
Dude,
there.
we're gonna be back to our one fan, homie, and that's ourselves.
It is ourselves. It is ourselves.
But you know what? And for all the times that you rained on my parade,
and all the
clubs you get in using my name,
I
I
didn't
didn't
want
want to write a song.
I kind of forgot the words. It needs to.
But you got to love yourself.
We'll leave on singing the song.
No,
Yeah,
because that could copyright us.
they could. So that's why we're just gonna sing the lyrics. What's the song called? again?
Love yourself. That's the only reason why I thought about it is because we love ourselves watching ourselves.
We do love ourselves.
You get what I'm saying?
Alright. I think as long as it's less than 30 seconds, we'll be good. So don't play this. Okay, cool. Alright.
No, you can do it all by yourself.
Bro, no, come on, Bob. We're doing it together. Doing it together.
For all the times that you rained on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name, I didn't want to write a song.
You think you broke my heart?
Oh.
Girl, for goodness sake.
You know what? I'm gonna
You're
just
right.
break our heart and go. See you later. Thanks for tuning in to the Goons. No, wait, not the Goons. To the Chuckleheads.
To Chuckleheads. For all the